Hello everyone, it is back. Nations Cup 3 is here today. And also here today with me is Pedriacor, team captain of Team France, the winning team in 2021. Welcome. What
Thank
do we
you for having
expect
me.
from today's match here? Hungary versus China, our first match this year. Pretty insane groups that we have here and a really strong player field. But yeah, what do we expect today, Patriarca?
Well, I'm very excited to be here for the Return of Nations Cup. It's been 2 long years waiting, and now it's finally here.
Yeah.
We're excited for 3 weeks of great competition uh, with 5 different formats this year, unlike last time it was only 4.
Yeah, we
So a new
only.
legacy format, that's going to be exciting.
Yeah,
We'll see
I'm
that in
really
the game
excited to see
too.
that one. Usually you only play this in standard, right? And yeah, or in classic mode in game. And I've not seen any legacy decks yet, so I'm pretty excited to see what players come up with. I could imagine Brit Air being pretty strong, but I'm not sure what other crazy combos you can do. I just saw people talking about resistance maybe. So yeah, great things ahead of us here today. So on Hungary side, we have 3 Pipit, Tasm, and Casti. Some really familiar names. And also on China's side here with Azi, Head, and Spoker. I mean, it could be worse for our first match here in this Nations Cup. Just give the players the signal that they can, whenever they're ready, go into the first match, which is Pauper. So what do we expect from Pauper here? What is strong in Pauper? Tell us, as a team captain of winning team. You should know best.
Well, last time we saw a lot of US-Germany frontline with some artillery mix in there. Like the Nebelwerfer or the T-19, some low-cost artillery that can really help you maintain the board, control the opponent's board early on and throughout the game. We also saw some interesting Soviet Germany control from Team Greece that really helped them propel them to the finals.
Oh, look at
I don't know if...
this here. Players are already in the game. Wow.
And we see the Soviets. But this looks like a naval support deck. We see the Coldstream cards. And maybe some Mobilize from Team China.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. 2
This is
Mobilize units
exciting.
already in hand and an airdrop. Oh my god. I'm hyped. Pauper. So, for those who are not too familiar, on the right you can see the formats that are coming up. Currently, we are in the Pauper format, which means only standard and limited cards can be played in this format. No elite and no special cards. That means.
So, of course, the Protez is in there. So, that's good for Mobilize.
Yeah.
And as he's deciding not to play the first Airborne, knowing there's probably a Sickle coming up, he's going to save it for the Protez turn, probably.
Ooh, but
Here
there's a
comes
Red
Red
Dawn.
Dawn.
Ooh, but finds another one.
I don't know how much that airdrop is gonna work in this matchup against the control deck. And I
Yeah.
expect the Katyusha here. I see enemy at the gates and supply shortage on Aziz's hand. So everyone bringing some AoE, they were ready for frontline apparently. But they got into the wrong matchup maybe. We'll see who comes on top.
Yeah, Tasm has a lot of strong guardians with a lot of health, and this enemy at the gates can give them additional attack while also damaging opponents' units. This could absolutely be a really hard matchup here for Azzy.
Yeah, Azzy doesn't have a way to deal with the Katyusha yet, but maybe he just doesn't care. He's not going to threaten our total too much with one attack. And at some point, the supply short is going to come out and take it out in 2 turns. I was thinking about using the Grant here, but maybe he wants to wait until I can get him at 4-7 if the HQ is at 25 or more.
Azzy already thinking
Clock
here.
ticking down. Yeah, that's the Grant. That's a 2-5. That can deal with the Katyusha probably. Unless a hammer comes out, but there's no hammer on Ism hand.
Yeah, the
Well
problem with
defense,
this Mobilize deck, right? Usually you have like Commonwealth as a win condition secondary to the mobile archetype, but yeah, you don't have this in Pauper format. So you have to win with units alone.
This is gonna be a tall task.
Absolutely will, yeah.
Evasive action. Oh, that could deny a naval support for Esm Tesm, which could work very well on this Bryansk or 0-6. +6 attack. That would be massive.
That will be huge, yeah. Has he already on the back foot here? I mean, has Potes plus first airborne? But do you really play the Potency already, or do you wait until the opponent pushes the guard up maybe and then get a better Potes with an airdrop?
I don't expect the guard to move up yet. Because Ism probably just gonna sit back and control the game for now.
You can just
wait until
protect the Katyusha as long as possible, right?
Yeah.
Get as much value out of it. Oh, wait, what?
Gets the Potes out. And then he at the gates.
Kills the own Katyusha.
Yeah. This is the problem of enemy at the gates. If you have an artillery-based deck, they're probably gonna die from it. And it's gonna be a trade here as well. Not sure about how that enemy at the gates turned out. But the board is clear, and as he doesn't have anything to play.
Triple supply shortage in hand. And Esm Tesm has a lot of value with the Coldstream guards, another Katyusha. Could easily make a 7-7 out of this.
Az is gonna need probably a bit more than just a supply shortage, because if a big 7-7 comes out, it can kill you in 3 turns, and supply shortage is gonna take 7 turns to take it out.
Yeah, maybe they need 2. Goes to the front line.
Using it right away. But here's draw at least.
Ooh.
And that pin can really help with supply shortage. Maybe he has to pull out one right away.
Just
he has all 4 in the hand.
All 4 supply shortages. How is that
Decided
possible?
not to go with the airdrop yet. Probably wants to be able to move up a guard and protect both mobilized units from the airdrop to play it. But he has no guard in hand, so I don't know when this airdrop is going to be played.
Here comes the mobile defense.
I think the health total, you don't have to worry too much about it being above 30 for Commonwealth, because it's not in the deck. But he saw the grant, so maybe he wants to make sure there's not going to be a 4-7 grant coming out. Which I believe is a... Well, that airdrop is going to count that 7-7 to hand.
That was a good one.
That's 1 naval support out of the game. Costume guards being limited. It's 3, possibly. We'll see if Tesm runs naval supports straight from the hand. Oh, probably going for a stand together on one of these tanks that's gonna die. That should give him a 3-2.
You can only do it on infantry units, yeah, but oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true, so he did it on the British infantry. It always gives Soviet tanks.
OT-34.
And I think this is the only 3K Soviet tank. It's a special, but it's totally allowed in Pauper. It's not from the deck.
And it deals double damage to HQ, so pretty good one here.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, I lost my chat window here.
And the sickle coming out right away. This evasive action not doing much yet, but if you can deny it naval support later, that's going to be huge. Or 52k.
Oh, the coastal gun.
Oh, that's going to be a lot of healing.
This
Unless
combined with the cold
as he
string
finds a way
guards.
to deal with it. Or make it a 6-6, you think?
Why not? I mean,
Why not?
he's
And guard it.
close to winning here. I mean, what can Nazi do? Look at this, down to 1, I guess. And I think no Monty in this format. I don't see how China fights back here.
Yeah, the OT was a really good find. There could have been the SU-76, the 5.3, or the Elite Blitz smokescreen with Panzer. These are the 3 possibilities. But that's it for game 1.
That's it for
Great
game
find
1.
on the stand together.
That was really an impressive start from Hungary here. And yeah, I mean, not really any chance there for Ezzy. He had all the supply shortages, but all these big HP units did not really help at all there. Or did not really, really killable with the supply shortage. No direct.
Yeah, and matching up against a control deck, or when you are a unit-based deck, that's always difficult. And Isn't was able to get rid of all the Mobilize units rather quickly, deal with them with Katyusha, Bloody Sickle. So it was difficult for Azzy to develop a board here. And it doesn't exit.
So the first to get 3 wins, so it's a best of 5 series, guys. And the first to get 3 wins wins the series. And yeah, next one is Legacy. And as I said, I have no idea what players are bringing in this format. I can imagine Brit Air being pretty strong with the HMS Hermes and stuff like Empire Strikes. Quite expensive, but also a good board clear.
Yeah, with Legacy, HMS Illustrious is back. I've never played Classic, but I've tested a bit on Legacy, and Brit Air is very strong. It was very strong before the rotation, so I expect some of it today or this week. But we might see some new stuff. Maybe we can see the Siberian Transfer combo back. Maybe we can see something with the new cards from Brother in Arms combined with some of the older cards that have been rotated out. I don't know.
Definitely can't wait to see what the players just figured out here. And there we go.
Yeah, testing is very important because we never play these formats, especially Legacy. This is the first time I'm seeing a Legacy game in cards. And we see Britain, Germany on one side, and looks like Britain, USA on the other side. I see the Alliance and cast his hand.
So from head, probably
With
Brit, Germany, discard
head.
control. And is it Brit Air from Casti?
Yeah, this is Air. Brit USA Air. Interesting not to go with the Japan version that has been so powerful on the ladder on tournaments before the rotation. I say sincerely yours. I'm surprised. I would think 4 convoys and 2 Lendies would be enough, but maybe that's not enough draw. Sincerely yours, one of the new cards from Brother in Arms, combined with an older deck from before the rotation. That's nice to see.
Yeah, it's nice to see Brit Air being back. It was so dominant in the game, and it's sad to see it just completely disappeared. But kind of nostalgic feelings here seeing this back. Yeah, sorry.
Or the 2 closer supposed being played to deal as much damage as possible, pressure as much as possible, the health total of head.
Double Alliance
doesn't really
in
have
hand.
an answer yet. I wonder if he's gonna play it on curve or if he wants to wait until he can attack with it. Because this is 6 damage if he decides to attack with these 2 bombers.
Yeah, not really finding the answers here. I'm not sure if he has like sudden strikes in the deck or tactical strikes.
Without the enemy, a good anti-aggro tech, but against Bridair, it's not gonna kill a lot of units. They have mostly more than 2 health.
Oh, look at this. Pins
Here
that
comes
one and
another bomber.
goes face probably. And Secret Operators
Oh yeah, for 6.
activated as well, so even if Head finds a
This
sudden
is 2
strike.
turn lethal already, but the radar's gonna bring some little bit of healing. Maybe he wants to go for the Spitfire to protect, or just the Shining on curve. Very strong play.
We just see
But
an
I'm happy
alliance
Shelling
here.
has been rotated out, because this was a nightmare.
Absolutely.
Whenever you thought you had a strong board and you can't use any of it for a turn and even get your credits denied.
It was.
So you can't curve out.
Ooh, activating Ultra here. Over buffing the units with the alliance. I just see a Spitfire, I guess.
Yeah, that's interesting. Spitfire is going to come out as a 6/6 if it does. There it is. Now, how is Casti going to deal with that Spitfire with no air superiority?
Yeah, that's
No Wrath
really a
Lightning in
big one.
hand.
Looks for
Here comes
draw.
the draw.
Ooh, lightning is nice. But might
And
lose.
Mobilization, another card that's been rotated out. More draw. Maybe there's no land lease in that deck. Because that would be too much, I think.
Head with a full hand here. And answers to the board.
So on 11 health, he's got some healing. With possibly radar from the research and Sincerely Yours.
Yeah, that's
Only
a
a
lot of
1/1
healing.
bomber. Only a 1/1 bomber to deal with. That's not as frightening as it used to be in that game.
Ooh, there comes the wolf pack. Getting rid of the one alliance.
And the alliance is a good one. Not that Casti can create a big board and big boss yet, but still a huge value card that's out of Casti's hand, never to return.
Head has so many options here. And Casti has a lot of draw, but the hand is kind of awkward. Not any unit in it. Might see if they can fight back here. I mean, there is like HMS Hermes possible. We don't know the decks yet, but a lot of crazy stuff can happen with this Spirit deck. And taking the time here.
His P38 Lightning, you don't see it often, but you definitely see it in Brid US Air. Gives +2 attack to all your bombers. And it's out now, taken up by the Spitfire. I think Head is pretty happy to see an empty board on turn 8 and still 15 HP. And more healing.
More healing in hand, yeah. Fog of War.
Orbital's Fog of War, which could have been a good finisher in case Casti's hand is empty. And he only has a 1 drop to play.
Utilizing the Wellington here to get rid of the 1 credit bomber. But even against this Wellington, Casti not having answers to it right now.
Let's see if Head plays out the Ultra. He's not going for it. Casti's on 6 cards, maybe Head doesn't think he's gonna draw more, but considering Casti's hand, that's probably what's gonna happen. Ultra would be a great catch on mobilization.
Oh yeah, absolute.
He has
Absolutely.
2 supply shortage already in hand. I don't think he's gonna take a third one. Here comes the Black Watch. We'll see if it's able to guard against some fighters.
Oh, there's the
No-
Empire Strikes.
No air unit at all. We already saw, I think, all 3 swordfish out and an albacore.
Wasn't 2 of those from HMS Illustrious? I'm not sure yet. But it might be that no, I think, yeah, you might be correct. You might be correct.
Yeah, I think the first 2 were from hand.
And there's Seaford Highlanders. Oh, so many old cards here you haven't seen in a while. Kind of good feeling to see them back. And this Black Watch. Destroying Casty here.
Some of them, it's nice to see them back. Some of them, I'm not so sure. C4th, really not a good sight for aggressive players.
That was really an
And now
annoying
this
guard,
alliance
yeah.
costing 7 credits, so is that mobilization. Atlantis is drawing 1 less card.
Finding the
That's
Buffalo
the
here.
Buffalo as well. So a decent amount of fighters, but a decent amount of guards for head as well.
Oh, but this Black Watch, look at the cost increase there of Cassie's hand.
Yeah,
Only the
Conquer
countermeasure and
5.
Buffalo are playable without any cost increasement.
If Casti finds HMS Illustrious, the combo with Empire Strike is going to cost 11 instead of 7 credits.
Yeah, that's insane.
And it's not even going to wipe the entire board. So here comes the Ultra, whereas Casti is in a difficult position. Probably not going to use a buffing card on these swordfish that are supply shortaged.
Oh, 3 credits for
So what is the
Monty.
Ultra going to catch?
Monty finally balanced. Costing 3
3K
credits.
Monty.
Yeah.
That looks alright.
That looks balanced, right?
Yeah.
Oh, running into an Ultra with the Monty.
Allowing to draw 2 for 5. There's the lightning.
Yeah, Casty needs to
Still,
find a
that
way to
secret
get rid of the
operatives
Black
that-
Watch. It's just destroying everything here for them.
Yeah.
But how to do this? We can bounce it with the lightning.
Also, he has 4 cards that scale up with the amount of units he has, and he can't really get a big board. Attacking the Wellington.
Trading. Knowing the matchup here, you have to get rid of these airplanes, otherwise Brit can just escalate really, really quickly here.
Of course.
And
Also knowing that he's in a good position, he doesn't really need to take risks.
Yeah, he has a handful of value. Sexton, the Lancaster.
Ooh, and that's 8 health right away on this Sincerely Yours with the honey. And this Mosquito is going to be pretty huge in that matchup, I expect. Another cast. This is the last cast in the deck. But only 1 unit to use it on. It was a shelling, not denying any credits.
No, once you
least
play it
spinning
at
the
12
entire board.
credits, you're not doing anything with the denial stuff, yeah.
So that was 7k pin 4 units.
Another
That hand not
Wolfpack
looking
here.
great, but if that Ultra catches Wolfpack, that's going to be helpful.
Yeah, I doubt that head will
Because he
play
really
into
needs
this.
to draw into more units. But here's the Majesty's Chosen.
Plays around it. We might see it now, yeah.
Yeah. What does he get? Corsair support, only 1 left. And finally we see a Bomber. So this is the last Swordfish, my bad. I thought that was all 3 had been out. But here's the third one. probably gonna wait until he can get more value out of that Empire Strikes.
Yeah.
Because right now it would only destroy the 2 tanks.
Really a problem here is this Black Watch still, but there are no answers. Do you bounce it here with the lightning that gives you the body? Maybe... Yeah, I don't know. Probably goes for it.
Let's see. Yeah. Even though he doesn't have any orders to play in the same turn, it's just a shame. But it's better to bounce the 5 credit card rather than the 4 credit card to make the opponent play back for more.
Yeah, good point. Yeah.
And right away, as soon as the unit comes down, it gets traded away.
Just getting slaughtered, yeah.
That was a very strong start by Casti, but as soon as those 2 big swordfish were taken care of,
Yeah.
Head now totally in control.
I would have loved to see on turn, on that shelling turn, I would have loved to see the alliance to buff the swordfish a little bit more, bring them out of range of destruction with the Panzer 3. I think it could have gone differently, but yeah, now it is what it is, and Casti has to take the consequences here, and they're not in the best spot right now. Head with a full hand, Casti only with a lightning on board and 1 swordfish in hand.
Brita are a very strong deck, but sometimes, rarely enough, your hands are very clunky and you can't do anything, and this is what happened in this game. Aside from the strong start, I'd be surprised to see a retreat here. You can just trade it away. The Black Watch so important.
Yeah, the Black Watch is single-handedly winning head the game here. Now switching to going face, having 2 big guards up.
Not sure about that.
I mean, can easily be I mean, what can Casti do here? Even HMS Hermes into Empire Strikes. With the Black Watch on board, this is just not possible. And the Black Watch is just such an annoying card here for Casti. I mean, a value trade with a Mosquito looks tempting, right? You could just take out the lightning.
Yeah, I think you win as a control deck. You win over over a long game. So why do you want to make it shorter? I think you might win a long game, or you might win quickly by going face now. I think you'll have a better chance of winning if it's long.
Ooh, double secret ops in hand. That's really sad. I mean, we know that head plays Annihilation, so if you could catch Annihilation with this, could be pretty huge.
Yeah, it's an interesting tech to put 2 countermeasures instead of more. Oh, there it is.
Speaking about it. Oh,
that is a bit greedy to go for the
and then goes face.
Yeah, maybe he played it too quickly and he had clicked on the attack already before he saw the countermeasure.
Yeah. I think we all done that.
It's very tempting. Maybe he just didn't expect countermeasure here.
Yeah, looks like
it's an interesting choice to put secret operatives instead of more planes or more draw or more buffs. There's so many options in Bridair that it's difficult to fit any sort of tech like countermeasure.
Especially the 2 of them, so that looks like a little bit too much.
Yeah, and with Ultra, that's 3 countermeasures, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Could go
maybe we'll see the
Empire
Strikes here. Yeah. It's not going to take out the Mosquito. It's going to reduce the health total on these guards at least.
Able to take out the Mosquito
and this
here.
Bomber having the Blitz, yeah.
Oh my god.
If he catches another one, that would be amazing.
We'll give him a little bit comeback chances. Not too much, because Head still has a full hand here and a rough lightning in hand. Oh my god, he just catches his heck and 1.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
And a 3 card hand, I mean. This was pretty unlikely, but now the Sexton's probably coming out. Or just a Raft to bounce it back. knowing there's not really a good bounce target on head side. Just to reset his health to 4 if it comes down.
What do you bounce here? The swordfish?
No, on the Rat Lightning.
Bounce the lightning.
Yeah, you don't really want to bounce those 3 health cards and they're down to 3.
Yeah, true. Ooh, P40k, what is that one again? When a bomber... When one of your bomber dies?
Destroy a random enemy unit. Yeah.
When one of your bombers dies, right?
Yeah, but they're already dead. Or they're still swordfish. But you can sack it right now.
Yeah,
Destroy a unit.
What do you do? Gets rid of the sea fort. But still 2 more guards to come there.
I don't know which one he would have preferred, but maybe if he would have preferred to destroy the Black Watch, he should have bounced after destroying that swordfish.
Yeah. Kind of agree with
but
that.
apparently he didn't want to destroy the Black Watch if he wanted to bounce it first.
Oh, and there comes the wombo combo. Monsoon
Yeah,
rod,
this is
supply
probably it.
shortage.
This doesn't land this, so mobilization.
I think there would have been a chance with HMS Hermes into the alliance maybe, but this lightning is probably not good enough.
It's probably gonna get pinned. There it is. Now it's 1 turn lethal. On top deck left for Casti.
Casti needs answers now.
And with Black Watch, he's probably not gonna have the credits even if he finds draw.
And that Empire Strikes is not good enough.
1-1. We have a
China
series.
fighting back here. Whew, that was, yeah, as you said, a really good start here for Casti, but then maybe that slight mistake they're going for Ultra instead of the Alliance buffing the Swordfish a little bit more. And then losing the Swordfish, and then it was an uphill, a downhill battle. Pure war, that means no orders allowed. So this is, I think this is the format how KARDS was just, or is just supposed to play. Like, let units fight on the battlefield and not just orders dominate the game. This
Yeah,
is
no
how
supply shortage here.
This is how I like KARDS the most, to be honest.
Japan and Soviet, I did not expect that. But there's some Jagro here.
Jagro versus
Orderless Jagro. This is
can't see.
This is the hardcore Feigned Retreat deck. It's Feigned Retreat without Feigned Retreat. Pretty good hand as well to start off for Spoker.
So unfortunately we're not able to see what 3Pivot is bringing to the table here. Just message them that they might just check if they can resend their OBS Ninja link. But I guess we'll find out together. It's a Briancy Regulars.
We have Spoker POV game here.
Exactly, we have to figure out together what 3Pivot is playing here. Brian's really annoying in this format, right? Like, I mean, you have I think with Japan you have the best answers with the Raiding Brigade and Sendai Regiment. But overall, can't play any orders on this.
Artillery in this matchup, in this format, it's gonna be very strong. So we might see some cards that we don't usually see in Jagro, like this Type 96, able to bring some card draw.
Yeah, since there's no expansion, no enigmas.
Probably want to win the game fast if you're Spoker, and this Bryansk is totally countering that. At least Spoker is going second, so he has 2 extra cards. But can't really find a way through the HQ yet. Interesting to see that Yokosuka, if
Yeah,
it moves up to the front line, he can't get a buff from anybody.
Why would
Just
you
gonna
not push
die.
it to the front line? I mean, it dies to the Katyusha anyways, and the Bryansk cannot trade into it. It was an interesting decision, but that Aichi will take out the Katyusha now.
And that 1-8 guard, another good way to slow down any aggression from your opponent.
Do we just
Trip
see?
it going with a rather slow deck, but it seems.
Did we just see Coldstream Guard deck again from Hungary here?
Maybe.
Because
It's possible.
yeah, I mean, such a big beefy unit is really hard to take care of without orders.
Can bounce it, but not with Jaguar. Can surprise attack it twice if it becomes an 8-8.
Yeah.
Already one surprise attack in Spoker's hand.
So far, only one.
Going to limit the health on this 1-8, probably. Or going for the trade on the Bryansk. Destroy the 35T. Gonna let it live. Bicycle Regiment, less than a month before we don't see it anymore.
Oh my god.
Oh, so strong.
That
Getting
is
the
huge.
IG with that elite infantry
That's
is
a
always
huge
huge.
swing here.
I think as Jaguar, it's a bit more insult to injury when it's signal that you get stolen. You feel like, oh, now your opponent is Jaguar. He's the aggressive burn deck.
I mean, losing that IG is as painful as this.
And we see the signal in Spoker's hand.
Yeah.
Which would be great if he could have infinite units, but that's not going to be the case with no orders in this match.
Yeah, Spoker has the Martyr, but so far only able to kill one unit with it, which is the Bryansk Irregulars. Might see it here just to get the draw in and to get the body on board.
He can sack the Bicycle Regiment on the Bryansk and keep the 35T being able to deal more damage.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
To the 1-6. I don't know if he's going to choose to do that or if he realizes it.
Yeah, this would be one more damage to, what is it, 39th? Yeah, to the 39s or to the 84s. Now they're only dealing one damage to Bicycle Regiment.
Yeah, the first attack on the Fury doesn't destroy the unit, so you can get the second attack.
Yeah.
Okay, Shiden, not going to be able to get through those guards.
Oh,
and more artillery.
it's
Or
another
Japan
strong tool
ally.
here. It also has smoke screen, so it can't be attacked by the Martyr. Just going for Shiden here.
Smokescreen means it's only weak to deployment effects, really, in that format. And no deployment effects is going to deal with it on Spoker's side.
So Spoker just bringing an additional threat here on board.
Shiden.
Please?
Not too many choices other than play the Shiden for Spoker.
Yeah, just to protect the Martyr maybe a little bit better.
Maybe he's going to be able to deal with that 84th. Let's see if it survives.
Really a tough spot here for Spoker. We also figured out that it's not a Coldstream Guard deck with this Japan unit
that's
here.
what I was going to say. An interesting Soviet Japan control deck from Team Hungary. And one more.
More guards. That's a good utilization of the shit in here. Get rid of the artillery.
Interesting that he chose not to guard that artillery by deploying this one on the other side. And there's a 2-for-1 trade with the Shiden. Unless he wants to deploy a unit.
Yeah, I mean, Shiden has smokescreen, right? And in this format, there's no sickle possible.
Ambush, yes. Yeah.
Ambush? Did I say smokescreen? No, ambush, yeah. Ambush is really strong here.
Yeah, Tripipit needing to trigger that ambush before trading with that 5-4. Or maybe healing it if he has a way to do that. But no time on Skya, of course. Not that it's a card people play very often.
Oh, there comes the Goshiki-sen. Guard it up. This is a good way to get rid of the Shiden.
Very strong card in Pure War, because it's immune to damage on your turn. You need to trade it away on the opponent's turn for it to die. And right now, Spoker doesn't have a way to do that. So it's gonna take away the Shiden probably without taking damage. Free attack on that Yokosuka, that's more than enough. I'm wondering how much heal Tripipit is running with that deck. It's getting low.
Yeah, that signal
Kinda
regiment is slowly but surely shipping away here. "12 more units need to die."
I don't know if Spoker is going to be able to play 10 more units this game. If he's going to be able to draw enough. There's a lot of face pressure already.
And definitely
Maybe
needs another
I
mortar.
would like going face here rather than trading away for 1-3. But even if he has the mortar, what is he going to be able to destroy?
Whoa, my
god. That's 2-turn lethal. Oh, there's a way to draw, but only one at a time. And on the opponent's turn when they destroy it.
Yeah, this should be Tripipit's game. Goshiki-sen just goes face. I mean, maybe not. There's a chance of Sendai, right? Maybe you trade.
Sendai is a possibility. You can also see the Type 93, which would allow that 3-1 to deal with one of the Goshiki-sen, unless one of these two units dies right away. And Spoker just going all in here.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense. I mean, what do we wait for here? You're staring at two Goshiki-sen. Just hope for a good top deck here, whatever it could be. Sendai maybe?
Already top decked the Dina. Already played the Dina, so whatever he top decks is not going to be able to draw him. Imagine top decking another of these 3-1 blitz. Forget the name. That would be terrible.
24s? Yeah.
Yeah. So many numbers in this game. To remember all of them.
And new numbers will come with the expansion.
Oh, we already see a lot of numbers, yeah, in the revealed cards.
Yeah, Tripipit just going face here, doing a little bit of trading.
It's gonna be difficult to identify the Alpine units with all the Gebirgsjäger that are just a number different from each other.
Yeah, so many Gebirgsjägers. Alright.
Spoker is so close to pressuring, but if he could destroy that god, he could put Tripipit to 4, but he's facing losing this game right away. Even if he destroys one of these Goshiki-sen.
Yeah, because it's still 8 damage from Aichi plus Goshiki-sen. This looks like game number 3. The pure war format here goes to Hungary. That means Hungary 1 win away now from taking the first match here and being the new leader of Group A. Looks like they're well prepared. What is next up? We have Singleton round. That means only 1 copy possible of each card. So we will have Azzy versus Azim in match number 4, which could be already a deciding one if Hungary wins.
Let's see if Hungary keeps countering what they expect and expect something slow and greedy and counter with something fast. But I see Soviets are probably not.
And we're already into match number 4 here.
And
Singleton it is.
with some countermeasures.
Countermeasures being allowed in this format.
Danger.
Let's see if we can take...
Germany, Italy, and we see Soviet US on the other side with Shaika, great 2-drop. Koreans great against aggressive decks, but might play an interesting role in this matchup. And the decisive defense already paying out.
Why are SM's cards overlapping the HQ? Is this always like this?
It's slightly overlapping, yeah.
They look really right. A little bit too much downwards, but yeah, we don't care. We can see everything important here. And Azzy with the German countermeasure deck, yeah. German Italy. And Azam with the expected Soviet deck. Already ran into a countermeasure.
Yeah, Yak 7 can make so much draw if it's not dealt with early. And it's deciding to get rid of it as soon as possible. See, Night Witches can be interested in Singleton to get more removal.
Both players playing really fast here. Okay, we won.
Yeah, the death from above is gone. As he doesn't have to worry about something turn 6 killing out this Alpini right away.
Yak Bomber really important
But
here.
this KV early on can be very strong in Singleton. It's difficult to get rid of it.
Yeah,
Especially
unfortunately.
for Germany.
Unfortunately, for Azam, as he has the Panzer 4 and the Yak Bomber to answer it. P47 doing
Only
work
bounce
here.
it, yeah. Maybe that from the deep is gonna catch that KV. Or maybe it's gonna catch the 272nd guard and bring out his IS-2.
I would love to see that one from Azam, to be honest. Just to, yeah, play around from the deep. Because this is pretty strong, because you can't bounce it.
Oh, and as he decided to go face, that's an interesting choice.
Not taking the value trade there.
He knows he has Comet, but you gotta expect more guards from the Soviets. And here they come.
Holy Karpov, giving you 3 copies of 1 card in Singleton. Cheat mode activated.
And 3 from the people once they die, and already 1 here, catching from the deep for just a 1 cost bomber.
Absolutely not worth it, but Azam will overdraw next turn.
I wonder if
yeah, what to bounce here? E47 is not really what you want to bounce.
yeah.
I mean, the hand is full, so you can bounce it, it just goes into nowhere, right?
Yeah, that's true. Maybe you want to get rid of the P47. And an overdraw, 5th Rangers.
That kind of hurts. Yeah, this 5-5 is really annoying here. Not really any good answers right now, and from next turn on,
yeah,
as he has access to Leopold.
Tessin probably has to guard up now. And Hope he can hold out until this maybe Tractor Factories comes in and cleans up the mess.
Oh my god. At least not losing the 372nd here. We might see Winter Offensive coming down. I think that's the only good option to get rid of this Leopold.
We see one of the main attractions of Germany, the bounce, and Leopold, the ultimate bounce. Isn't able to almost clear the board.
I mean, this...
And I expect Azzy is gonna just go face and pressure.
Yeah, I mean, with a Comet in hand.
Has him down to 6.
Definitely doable with a Comet in hand, yeah.
I would probably like to see the Fiat and Panzer H come out. That's 2 units that can be operated and attack the HQ at the same turn as the Comet in turn. Because that Panzer IV is probably gonna die. Rather than play a big unit which can be answered pretty easily with B17.
Maybe want to hold back the Comet as a
smaller ones. You only need 2 more damage.
Yeah, sure. Get him in now. Not going for the Comet here, looks like. I mean, they know they have 272nd guards in hand, so...
Yeah, so showing the Comet early is
that's
kind of questionable.
That's a lot. Oh wow, there's the healing, but unfortunately no unit. We can play road. No, can't reach the enemy HQ unfortunately. It needs to be attacked with Polikarpov. Deploy a guard and
so
oh wait, yeah. Wait, periodic. Healing Asm back to 12.
Might go down to 8 if Comet comes out again.
Oh, the Maki.
Machi with Blitz as well.
That thing has Blitz as well, yeah. And that 5/5 additionally. Oh my god.
5/6, yeah.
I mean, this is still 272nd, but is this good enough? I doubt it.
That's the only answer. He can't deal with both units yet. Maybe he needs some healing from that ramp unit.
It's not bringing you out of range of any lethal here. Like 7 or 9 is not making that big of a difference, but sure. Better get the ramp in. Get an additional body on board. And now pray that
one attack can help destroy that 5/5.
That is not helping against the guard. So it looks like Asm has one more turn here. But how is Azzy playing that one out? 5 attack on these units is a little bit awkward since 272nd has 6 health.
It's risky as well because he's only at 12 himself and there's a KV in his Antasm hand. So if there's an empty front line and an ISU spawning, Antasm can bring Azzy down to 2. And he's at 9.
My god.
So he probably needs to guard up now. Which he can with the Bologna. Oh no, he can't. That's not a Bologna, it's a Sommervente.
But he also has the one Bologna. That 5 credit thing is a Bologna now.
Oh, there's the Bologna, yeah. It's up to 5 after these trades. Setting for the naval engagement. The La Decima would be enough to get rid of the ISU, but there's more units now coming down.
KV1. Oh my god, there's the Lion 4-day. 1 turn too late for Azzy here. But this will not help get rid of the armored train.
No, he's probably gonna go for the naval engagement.
Oh yeah, he has that one as well.
Of course, trade with the Rado on the 6-1 first.
Oh my god.
And you can trade out the 2-4 as well, it's gonna be
Oh my god, that is
Healed back up.
huge.
That is a huge nipple engagement. And now
That's
two
it.
5/5s and no more god. He can draw. But can he draw something to get out of there?
What could it be? I mean, Winter Offensive was already played, is also not too helpful here.
Cannot be high altitude bombing, which would get lucky to get the two fighters. But it's US. Elite.
Could go double from the people on the marquee to just stay on the board. Oh no, you know that he has Comet, so this is also not an out. That's not helping.
And me at the gates not helping at all.
60 is also not good enough.
That's gonna be it.
Yeah, this is all not helping.
One credit off to destroy one fighter, which would help a lot.
Yeah. One credit short.
And we're gonna go to game 5.
We have a game 5, a match number 1 here. Could it be any better?
Good old standard. Great game by Azzy. Found a way through all these gods to push those fighters to the victory.
Oh, I've just forgot to update the score here. 2-2. So we have a deciding match here. Game number 5, standard format. Let's see who's coming in here for Team Shiner.
Oh, here we go.
Match number 5. Oh, looks like
Credit denial.
we Pipit
Germany.
messed that one up. Okay, then we will not have Tree's hand again. Oh, it is the German-Japan mid-range deck. 2 southern plans already in hand. And Tree
It's very
Pipit?
nasty.
What is Tree bringing here?
Soviets. Maybe ice to sprinting?
This would be insane. I would love to see that. But it looks like it's maybe self-damage.
Could be.
Alright, so we have the head POV experience again here. Trying to figure out together what Tree Pivot is bringing here. Also makes the caster roll a little bit more interesting. Like usually you see both players' hand and kind of know what to expect. But now we have the full experience of what might come to the table there from Tree Pivot.
Head POV.
So far, I mean, Sickle has played in a lot of Soviet decks. Didn't tell anything. Mobile defense it is.
Mobile defense, so this should be control.
Or diplomatic attaché OTK.
Oh, there's that too.
Just
Head
need
not
to
attacking, just letting Tree using the credits. Takes the damage.
And now we might see the first southern plan here. And yeah, that's a big problem for Tree. Especially since we see the second southern plan in Head's hand. I think we see that, plus Careless Talk maybe. Was he going Schützen here, just to save some HQ health? No.
I'll go for the Schützen. This is Careless Talk. What am I to catch?
Tree
3K.
still at 3k. Add available 8 credits available next turn. And there comes the Schützen plus Martyr for the draw.
Already 8 credits. And here's more draw.
Oh no. My game froze. Hello? Veteran effect.
Yeah.
Too much for it.
Oh.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's back. It was just... Hey!
Yeah.
Stop it.
It's a little lagging.
Yeah, same for me. Not sure why. That veteran effect was just destroying my CPU, it looks like.
Veteran too strong.
Veteran too strong, yeah. Okay, there was a hammer on that one.
Yeah.
So it really looks like Soviet
had a
control.
choice. Could have gone for the Comet. Decided to go for the Hippo to deny even more credits.
Then we pivot with a full hand here. 9 cards. That is, yeah, semi-good. Giving the pencil 3 +2 attack now.
Yeah, that's 4 damage compared to 5 with the model. It stays alive. And also the 22nd Infantry dead to deny that draw. It's gonna be down to 9, maybe 8.
Look at that credit advantage. 9 against 5. Or 10 against 5. Bouncing the own unit here. 9 the draw. Double.
And Tripipit probably not having a guard at the moment, he would have probably played it. So without getting any credits, probably still doesn't have a guard and still not drawing. There's a draw.
Good way to find a guard. Pass it back to Head here. Head also not the greatest hand of all times, but bouncing the pencil 3H back to hand will give him 3 more options to find good stuff. Probably not the Comet, since he shoveled it at the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll bring it back up a little bit.
Take the FW.
The Jaguar could have been a nice find, maybe bouncing and through a full hand, the guard, but going for the draw FW, not the bounce FW. To have a 5/5 that you can play right away. It's a solid play. And there's lethal on board right now.
Yeah, looks like Tree is not having the greatest hand of all times. Still not sure what that deck is. Looked like Soviet control, but
With only 6 credits, not able to do much with it.
yeah, especially if your opponent
No
has
armored
access
train,
to 11.
apparently. No Bryansk.
Okay, stealing that one, bouncing it back just to get it off the board.
Buying the turn.
That just buys the turn, yeah. That's not really solving the problem. That's a 3 + 4 is 7 damage with 2 Type 93s. And the Heinkel should close out the game, right? This, you go both Type 93.
Yeah. That's it.
That's
well done by Head.
Game number 5.
And China wins.
For China. Really a close series here.
GG.
But double Southern plan. Basically winning the game here for Head and therefore for Team China. Score?
Well, teams going to game 5.
It could have been way worse with the first match here into this year's Nations Cup.
Very exciting match.
Absolutely was, yeah. What do we have tomorrow? So tomorrow we're starting 2 hours earlier with the match. Let me find out. It is Ukraine versus Russia. So a lot of comments about this, but yeah, I mean, we're all here to have fun. We're all here to enjoy the game. We let politics out. We just enjoy this insane match. As I said, 2 hours earlier, 4 p.m. CET tomorrow. Hopefully see a lot of you guys again. Hopefully we see another very, very entertaining match. Congrats to China for taking today's win. Close series. Hungary did a really, really great fight here. Patriarchor, thank you a lot for being here today. Did a great job.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. And hopefully we see each other in another match. And hopefully see the guys in chat as well tomorrow latest. Yeah, stay healthy. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. See you all tomorrow. Bye bye.